So today we're going to take a look at my new addition, which as we speak I've currently got my ass parked on, and that is the Holludle Ergonomic office chair. So this is my new chair from Amazon, and again it is the Holludle Ergonomic office chair, which comes with an adaptive backrest, which we'll cover later on. So in this video I'll do a quick unboxing, and then I'll do a sped up build video just showing you how long it took me to do it, and then at the end I'll give you a first impressions as I've only had this chair a day or so. So let's get right into it. So here is the box that the chair came in, and I actually crapped myself at first because you can see here there's a big black circle, and I thought it was a black one they sent, but quick peek in and I noticed it was a white one, so panic avoided. So the first thing at the top of the box is a little package here with the fittings and stuff, but I'll get to that later. There's other bits and bobs in there. We've got one of the armrests here, made of white plastic and metal, and the actual elbow pads themselves are grey. Another one here, same again, just white plastic, nice strong metal, and the grey kind of rubber padded bit for the elbows. Another package here which is a headrest, and once again this is like a kind of solid plastic feel to it, and the headrest itself's a grey fabric which is also padded. Another box here, and I think this is a centrepiece for the base for the feet, and it is indeed. So 5-legged base with a little chrome centrepiece. Here we've got the backrest again. It's made out of grey fabric, kind of mesh material with white plastic all around the back. Nice and solid feeling. And in this package we should have the main mechanism with all your knobs and dials and gears and what have you. Well, it's all just handles really, isn't it, in one big dial. But this thing has a fair amount of weight to it, so it feels good quality, nice chunky thick steel. And then here I think we have the caster wheels, if I'm right. Yeah, the wheels are in here, so there's 5 off caster wheels. And then we've also got the pneumatic lift for the seat as well. That just pushes into the base. And in this box that should be the chrome legs. I think that's the only thing we've not covered, apart from the seat. Yep, it is indeed, it's the chrome legs. Really nice finish to them. Just gives it that kind of nice finishing touch. So yep, again 5 of those, and then the final piece is the seat itself. And again, grey fabric material, nice thick padded cushion, and the base of it is made out of a white hard plastic. So far good, so far so good. And I think that's everything in the box. Just one little thing to show you, and that is the contents of the package, which should contain all the screws that you need, plus some spares and an Allen key. There's also a little white plastic bit which is used for, oh, if I didn't drop it, it's used for clamping the headrest on, and you'll see how that's done later on when I'm doing the build, so make sure you don't lose that. Another thing that's really nice of them is they've supplied me with some Michael Jackson gloves, just in case I want to do the moonwalk while making this. That's a nice touch by them, thanks for that. And the last thing in the package here is the instructions. Don't think there'll be much to this really. If you flick open the page, there's basically how to operate the seat, the backrest, the lift and so on, all the different handles. And the different pages are all different languages, French, Spanish, German and so on. But according to the instructions, this is done in 6 easy steps, and it should be pretty easy. So we'll go on to the build and see how long it takes me. So just for reference, I'm 6 foot tall and this seat is rated to take 150 kilograms. First things first, on the right hand side we've got a lever. If you just push this lever here, it activates the lift mechanism, and it's 9 centimetre travel it's got on it. Just push it down, the seat will go down, and same again, you can lift it up. Here we've got their 4D armrests which move in 4 different directions, all easily operated by hand. And it's just a case of pushing these side arms out. If you want a bit of extra width, you can rotate them 15 degrees inwards or outwards. The button here adjusts the height of the armrest as well, just by pulling it up after you press the button. And then the last thing is you can also push the armrest back and forward as well for a little bit of extra support, bring it closer to the desk. Headrest at the back here is their 2D headrest as they call it, and again it's just like a kind of ratchet mechanism. Lift it up and down for a different height, and the actual headrest itself can also be tilted at different angles. But again, I'm 6 foot tall and you can raise this up so that it's clear of your shoulders, which is quite good. And then down the bottom here we've got the lumbar support, again on a ratchet mechanism, easily operated by hand. And you just adjust that to suit your own position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Again, on the right hand side we've got a mechanism for unlocking the backrest, the reclining the backrest. This goes from 90 degrees to 135. It's just a case of pulling it away from the chair, and then you can tilt back to the 135 degrees. And to lock it again, you just push it back in, and that's it locked. Finally, we have the bum depth, the seat depth, which is quite hard to operate because I'm on a wooden floor. The chair just wants to roll, but there's a second little handle that you can see here. You push that up and it allows you to slide the seat forward or slide the seat back for better depth in the seat. Finally, I can show off what they're calling their adaptive backrest, which is meant to roll and turn with you as you lean. It's quite a hard thing to demonstrate, but you can see that there's plenty of flexibility in the chair, and it does indeed turn as you're kind of leaning to the left or to the right. Right, there you go, and as you've probably noticed or saw in the video there, it only took me about 18 minutes to build, and that was actually with me making a cock-up. I put the main mechanism that goes onto the underside of the seat basically on the wrong way around, and for those of you with the keen eye, you'll also notice I put the handles, stupidly managed to do that, put them on the wrong way around, despite them being lettered left and right, but that's the tit that I am. So it's fairly easy to build. Maybe 2 people will get it built quicker, but there's not a lot to it. I think the total was like 12 screws or something, 16 screws. It's a doddle. First impressions, it's solid. I mean, I'm sitting on it just now. And another thing I should also point out, all the little handles and controls and everything that I showed you, forgot to show you the WIN, which is basically a big dial that I've got my hand on it just now. And what that does, it adjusts the tension on the backrest here for you, how much tension you have to put on before the seat goes back. So sorry about that, I should have covered that. But anyway, first impressions, super comfy, big nice comfy padded seat. The seat itself is made of fabric, and that's one of the things that time will tell if this thing holds up its shape. And it will also be interesting to see how stained it gets with like just greasy hands and stuff like that, things when you forget to wash your hands and you grab the seat, whatever. Another thing is also transfer of dye from clothes. It'll be interesting to see if that gets picked up on the seat. Denims are notoriously bad for that, and it's one of the reasons I've always went with black leather chairs, because you don't get that. On the other side, you've always got that risk of kind of ripping black leather tears and scratches on it, especially having cats like I have. And again, that'll be another thing I'll need to see about this, is with the cats jumping on it, if there's little tiny catch marks and claw marks, whatever. Also goes for the backrest as well, which is obviously just all made of mesh. That I'm looking forward to for the summer, because there is nothing worse than having a leather chair on a hot day, your back's sweating and there's nowhere for the sweat to go. Hopefully with this, with the mesh back, you can have the window open, a bit of air circulating around, my back won't get as sweaty. But again, we'll also need to keep an eye on that with the cats, if they try to claw it. Hopefully not, fingers crossed. Another thing that will be interesting to see is, at the moment, the mesh at the back is quite sturdy. A little bit of giving it when I put my weight on it, it's just a nice feeling, but through time that may stretch out and get a bit looser, so fingers crossed again that doesn't happen. What else to say about it? Kind of nice rubber squidgy elbows, You've seen all the movement of the elbows, which is ideal for getting a nice position at your desk. And overall, it just feels like a great chair. Obviously, there's loads and loads of silly expensive chairs out there for people who've got money to splash on them, and they'll probably last a lot longer than this thing. And then again, they might not. You may be paying for a lot of shit, but you never know. But yeah, so far so good. Don't really know what else to say about this. I purchased this at the time it was on sale. Well, it wasn't on sale, but it was priced at £179.99 on Amazon. A couple of weeks back I just missed out and there'd been a discount on it. I think it was down to £159.99, and I also had a £20 off voucher, so I could have got it for like 100, just like shy of 140 quid, which to me is superb for something like this. Like I say again, all the features that's on this is something you'd expect in a much more expensive chair, especially the thing like the depth of the bum seat, if you want to call it that. But I've seen a lot of chairs around about this price and above just don't have that feature, which I think is brilliant in this chair. So to me, this is a bargain. So as I said there, £179.99. I got £20 voucher off it, so I got it for £159.99, and I'll leave a link for this down in the description below. So there you go. Hopefully you liked this video. Leave any comments or questions or anything you've got about the chair, and hopefully I can answer them for you. And as always guys, I'll see you again later. See yous.